guys, so it's me, Kiani. Today's video is going to be, wait for it, a completely drugstore inspired fall tutorial. I know recently I've been giving you guys a lot of high-end products and throwing in some drugstore products here and there, but I definitely want to show you guys that a lot of the looks that you'll be seeing for fall 2016 can easily and budget-friendly be accessible for everyone. So I took a scroll through my local drugstore and my Walmart to see if there were any new products that I was really inclined to buy. And no, because girl, I got so much makeup here, honey. I was like, I'm not spending another penny, especially if it's on a product that I'm really not fully, shall we say, moved to purchase. So that led me back to my own stash. I pulled out tons of products that I loved at some point or another in 2016 that probably just got swept up under the rug because so many new products came out this year. And I took my inspiration from my new hair color. As you can see, girl, this fro is getting big. So I'm going to show you some of the drugstore products that I've been using to kind of get this fullness on this hair. And yeah, voila, you have a fall inspired tutorial. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it 2 thumbs up. Comment down below on your favorite product that I used in this video, and maybe we can kind of get it back in rotation. And wait a minute, hold up. Look at this glitter cut crease, honey. You're going to even see how I accomplished that. So yeah, without further ado, if you want to see this fall inspired drugstore tutorial, just keep on watching.
Alright guys, let's get started. First I'm going to use my Stridex acne pads. These are some of my favorite drugstore skincare products because I did have a little bit of a breakout, and you know, some days you just get texture. Well, I like to rub these pads all the way over my face, give them time to cool before I go into any other skincare. But most days when I use this, I don't put anything else on because I want the medicine to work. But today I'm going to use my Badescu spray just to get rid of a little bit of the tightness on my face. This is again another one of my favorite drugstore products because it's really inexpensive. It has rose water in it, so it does calm and soothe the skin. Next I'm going to grab the Pro Concealer, and I'm mixing the shade of orange and yellow, and I'm just mixing that in on my palm palette and going to blend it out to create the perfect color correcting step. And as you can see, I'm blending that out with a Morphe brush, another really good brush because it's really inexpensive. And I'm going to go back in again with more of the concealer mixture because sometimes you need just a little bit more. Don't be afraid to add more. Now I'm going to see if I want to use my Pro Glow foundation or the Milani foundation, and you can see because of the pump I'm using the Milani foundation. This was another one of my favorite drugstore foundations because that shade is bomb. It does give me a lot of coverage, but it's not so matte. I'm going to use my Airspun powder just to set underneath the eye area, and again, just wait for that new video that's coming up on to set or to bake. I am definitely going to record that in the next couple of days, but for now I'm just going to set underneath my eye area. Now I'm going back in with that Pro Concealer, and I'm going to blend that out. And this is a really deep shade, but it gives a beautiful contouring effect. And I do love the brush, I do have to say, because it's very targeted where I want to put it on my nose area. And you know, you can really distribute as much product as you want. And you'll see me doing this throughout the video. I'm kind of stretching my hair. It was a little bit damp, but I am stretching it, so sorry about that. But you know, sometimes you just have to make sure that it's molded properly. Now I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl. This is the matte powder. You guys, if you remember when I went to the makeup class with Sam Fine and Rennie Vasquez, this was in my swag bag, and it's been a favorite of mine for a long time. But I'm going to set all over my face right now with the Revlon Color Stay powder, just again doing a light setting motion, very light, and going to go back in with that Color Stay powder just to redefine my contour. Now this thing I really hate with my drugstore brow products because I hate having to sharpen them, but this Jordana brow is bomb. It's only, I want to say, about $1.99. It might be about $2.99 right now, but it is an amazing brush. The color is right on point, and for $2.99, you know, even if you break one, you can stand to purchase another one. But it does really, with technique, allow you to get a really nice brow. I am going to blend all that product out using my Smith brush blending spoolie, and I'm just really going to really define those brows a little bit more and go underneath them with a little bit more of that concealer, and going to blend that out just to give that brow a little bit more of a lift, a little bit more of a cleaner effect. Now I'm going back into that Color Stay powder. I'm going to use it as a set on my eyelid to make sure no concealer or foundation is settling on the eye area. So I just blend that out. It's an amazing transition shade as well. Now I'm going to grab my NYX palette and I'm going to go back in, as you can see, with another kind of a nudish color and start to create the transition. So I'm going into that taupey brown shade. I'm going to blend that out in the crease, and then I'm going to really define with this burnt orange shade. Like, that is the shade of the season. And I'm just going to really define around and blend. No specific way, just really creating a nice intensity around the eye. Going into my L'Oreal Pro 2 palette, blending that out just to give a little bit more density on the exterior V underneath the lash line. And I spit that up because this is the look that you get. No specific way, just giving you a nice shape around the eye. Nice, you know, smoky intensity. Clean up if necessary. And again, going back into that taupey shade, blending out. Make sure there are no harsh lines on the top. And whatever you do on the top, do on the bottom. That gives you nice symmetricness. Now I'm going into the shimmeriest shade of this palette and popping a little bit of a pumpkin orange color right on the lid, just to kind of create a little bit more intensity. And I grabbed my Wet n Wild. This is the brown liquid liner or gel liner. Using that as the inner waterline shade and just creating a little bit of intensity there. Now I'm using my NYX liquid liner in black. Oh my God, this liner is my favorite. It's a vinyl liner, and just that brush. Like, this is one of my products that I can still use the tool that was designed for it, and I can just get that line nice and precision. It does take you a little bit of time just to make sure that both eyes look, you know, nice and even, but as far as the intensity of color, this is probably one of the blackest blacks, and I do keep this in my Pro kit just because it's so easy to use and that brush is so freaking precise. You know it. I'm going to grab my Salon Perfect Lashes in the 614s. I'm going to grab my Maybelline Falsies mascara. I love this mascara because it's a double-ended wand. There's a fat wand, there's a smaller one on the opposite end, and it's just amazing. Pop on those lashes, and I'm going to go right into, you guessed it, we're going to make sure that that liner is right. I'm going to grab my NYX. This is the glitter liners. And going to create a nice cut crease. And look at that. Doesn't that just look so current and modern? So whereas the eyelid went really flat, I put a little bit of a flare using that glitter liner. And it just gives a little bit of extraness, as we girls like to do. You know, we like the eyes to say something. And this is just a really quick, inexpensive way to make the eyes dance. Now you guys know I'm using my Rose d'Oro by Milani. I love this blush. And now this is from the beauty supply store. I want to say it's Nicka, and I'll leave the shade in the description box, but it's a beautiful lip line. And I just grabbed the oldie but goodie Wet n Wild lipstick, and I'll leave that name in the description box as well. Grab me a little bit of beauty supply highlighter, and I'm going to spray my face with my NYX setting spray, create a nice sheen on the skin, go back over with that highlighting powder, and yeah, the look is really complete. I'm going to get into playing with this hair just a little bit now. One of my favorite products that I've been using is this Cantu product, and the entire line. Like, I'm really learning how to use all the products as my hair starts to thicken and as it gets bigger. There are different pieces in this line, but right now I will leave in my faves. And I just kind of stretch the hair out a little bit, and then I'm going to grab this Moroccan hairspray. So it has a little bit of an oil sheen in it, but it does give a little bit of hold at the root, so I can get the density of that hair nice and high, and, you know, kind of stretch it on its own without having to worry about over drying it with the blow dryer, or you know, this allows me to revitalize the hair after I've slept on it and not have to worry about curling it. Like, it just really allows me to define my natural curl. And you'll see that I'm doing a twist motion, so I'm creating a lot of tension, but I'm using texture and kind of really defining the curl. And there you have, guys, the finalized look. I'm hoping you guys give this video 2 thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that for more drugstore videos. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. Bye.